Hello students, in this video we are going to see how we can extract digits from a given number. Okay, so I have taken the input through parameter in the variable n. Okay, so we are going to extract all the digits and print it one by one. So what will be the logic? Let's say the input number is 1 2 3 4. Okay, now if I divide this number by 10, okay, the remainder will be what? So 10 ones is 10, 23, 10 twos is 20, then 34, and 10 threes is 30. Now the remainder is 4, isn't it? And 4 is the last digit. So if you divide a number by 10 and get the remainder will always be the last digit. Okay, so once that is why we are applying n modulus 10 here. Okay, the remainder operator. So whatever digit is extracted, whatever remainder is obtained by the modulus operator, that remainder is in fact the last digit of the given number, and that we are storing it in the variable digit. Okay, so now after we have extracted 4, now we can eliminate that 4. That 4 is not required, we can eliminate this. Okay, and the elimination is done by dividing the number by 10. So what will happen if we divide 1 2 3 4 by 10? We saw that the quotient will be 1 2 3 and the remainder will be 4. Okay, so this time I am applying the division operator. So the division operator will give me 1 2 3, and you can see that in this quotient the last digit is not there. So this is the rule. Okay, if you want to extract the last digit, apply the modulus operator using 10 as the divisor, and if you want to eliminate the last digit from any given number, then use the division operator. Okay, so after applying the division operator, we'll get the value 1 2 3. Okay, and that 1 2 3 I am storing it in the variable n. So in n originally we had 1 2 3 4. Okay, then in digit we extracted 4, then we eliminated the last digit. Okay, and now we are left with 1 2 3 only. Okay, control will come back inside. I will come to the condition part later. Okay, I'll come to it later, don't worry. So n is 123. Okay, again the control will come to this line, the first line in the loop. Okay, and digit will be extracted. If you apply modulus 10 here, we will get 3. Okay, so you can see that this 3 is the last digit now. Okay, so in digit we will have 3 this time. So now digit is equal to 3. Okay, and again we will eliminate that 3 by using n is equal to n by 10. So in n we will have 1 2 now. Okay, then again the control will come to line number 9. Okay, and we will extract the digit. So the digit extracted will be 2, and the control goes to the next line, and in n will have 1. The last digit is eliminated. Then again the control will come to line number 9. Okay, and in digit this time we will just get 1. Okay, so in n we have 1. So 10 zeros is 0 and the remainder is 1. Okay, so 1 modulus 10 will give me the remainder as 1. So in digit we'll have 1 this time, and again we'll eliminate 1 from the number, that is 1, by applying the division operator. So the division operator will give me quotient, isn't it? So the quotient is 0. Now n is equal to 0. So when n is equal to 0, we are already done. We are already done with extracting all the digits. Okay, if you see, first we extracted 4, okay, then we got 3, and then we extracted 2, and then finally we extracted 1, and then and the value of n became 0 in line number 10. So all the digits are extracted when the value of n becomes 0. So the condition here will be n should be greater than 0, or you can also write n should not be equal to 0. So we can use any one of these two conditions. Okay, so let's write down the condition and see the output. Okay, so the condition we saw is n should be greater than 0. So let's provide our input number, let's say 7896. Okay, by mistake I have called the wrong function. We need to call the main function here. So 5678. Okay, so you can see that digits have been extracted. First 8 was extracted, then 7, then 6, then 5. Okay, so now let us extend the logic and see how we can extract we can add the digits of a given number. Okay, so we'll just extend the logic, and you can see I've written exactly the same thing here. While n is greater than 0, and inside the loop, the first thing I'm doing is I'm extracting the digit. Okay, then in the next line I'm eliminating the digit which was just extracted, and then in the next line I am adding the extracted digits to a variable called sum, and then I am storing it in the same sum variable. Okay, so let's say in n the input was 1, 2, 3. Okay, control comes inside, sum will be initialized with 0. In n we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, control comes inside the loop because the condition is true. What is the condition? The condition is n greater than 0. So the value of n is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 greater than 0. Control comes inside. Okay, and in digit we'll have 3. Okay, then we are doing n is equal to n divided by 10. So that means n divided by 10 will give me 12. So in n we have 12 now, and in sum we'll have sum plus digit. So sum is 0. Okay, sum is 0, and in it we are adding 3. So in sum we'll update the value as 3. Okay, so this is the first iteration of the while loop. Now let's come to the second iteration. In the second iteration, let's check the condition. The condition is n greater than 0, and value of n is 12. So 12 greater than 0, control comes inside, the digit that is extracted will be 2. Okay, the value of n will become 1, and in sum we'll have sum plus digit. So in sum already 3 is there, and in that if we add digit it will become 5. Okay, now again the condition will be checked. The condition is 1 is greater than 0, condition is true. Now again we'll be extracting the digit. So the extracted digit is 1 this time. Okay, and in n we'll have 0 because 1 divided by 10 will give me 0. Okay, and in sum we will add 1 this time, because the value of digit is 1. So 1 plus sum, that is 5, will give me 6. Okay. So in sum, the updated value is 6 now. Okay. Again the condition will be checked. The condition is what n is greater than 0. The value of n is 0 right now. Okay, so the condition becomes 0 is greater than 0, which is false, and so we are out of the loop. After 3 iterations of the while loop, we are out of the loop, and in sum we have 6. So let's execute this function and see the output. We should get 6. Okay. So let's give the same input 1, 2, 3. So you can see it is giving me 6. Let's try some other number, 5, 9, 8, 7. So you can see 5 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 will give you 29. So this is how you calculate sum of digits of a given number. Thank you.